and we're gonna. I can't believe it. We're gonna. Yeah, it just keeps happening. We're gonna try to prep some Skyhaven homebrew. We had a lot going on last week that, fortunately, they didn't get to the content, but they're pretty close. They're pretty close to the content. We also have the let's see, use other calendars, install the appropriate calendar pack modules. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of our mods are back online, which is great. Excited about that. And then I was looking through like our homebrew stuff, well, third-party publishing, but basically homebrew. A lot of it's out of date and requires manual updates. So, for example, there is one particular document, I guess we'll call it, that I wanted to check and see if it had the lasso. It sounds crazy. Why do I need a lasso? We're not doing outlaws anymore. Well, one of the characters on Tuesday uses a lasso, and then Loritz was desperate to have his fantasies fulfilled of being a rope dart fighting monk. But rope dart is just terrible action economy. It's just fucking garbage. And so, like, by adding like a homebrew tether mechanic to it, it could make it a little bit more interesting. I have some plans cooked up for how we could make that better. But like, I was going crazy for the last couple weeks trying to be like, where's lasso? I know lasso's an item. We deliberately went out of our way to find lasso for Alkenstar. Where is it? Yeah, the reason we couldn't find it anywhere is because it's in archetypes plus what is it? Archetypes plus wilderness. So like, unless we have that new version like installed, like, it's not gonna work. So I don't know. And I realized that is the one that pops up all the time as being like, this needs to be manually upgraded or whatever. So I don't know. Archetypes plus where is it? Wilderness. It's like everything wilderness or everything wilderness expanded. There's some shit like that. Yeah, here we go. This is I don't even know if this is the most recent one. It's from November of last year, November 30th of last year. I'm sure they've done like another version since then. But what got me on this homebrew thing is that Cloudhoof really interested in the Metamorph class. And the Metamorph class comes with this like monster supplement. But the monster supplement was $25 for the VTT version, and then $25 more if you wanted to get the PDF version. So I only bought the VTT version, and so like you just can't read it easily. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't read it easily. So I really don't know what to do to help him out with that. But like, the book is technically inside this here journal, which may or may not open up. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Archetypes, ancestries, classes. Here we go. Yeah. So this is the whole Metamorph, the whole Chonkin thing. I guess I could like just send it to him in a Google Doc. It says I can. I don't know if this installs it or downloads it. Oh. All right. So what did I just do? Did it get its own folder? Like where? Oh, it's probably on. Or I already had it downloaded. Let me see. Classes. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so Metamorph's the only class in here. So we're going to change this, that. There we go. Then we'll give him full access to it. Configure ownership. All players are owners. There we go. And then to go, I guess, all the way, we'll there we go. I'll just throw everything into a fucking document form. So let's see. We'll do Skyhaven Player's Guide. And then we'll add a tab. It'll be Metamorph. Alright. And we'll just paste all that shit in. Cool. Wham. Wham. Alright, nice. Then Metamorph class. We will send him the link. Alright. Where is it? There he is. Okay. Here it is in the player's guide. Alright, hype. So that's sorted. Good. That was on my to-do list of things. Okay, so last week we had this document that we really were digging about how to make like special base of operations or whatever. So that's pretty cool. Our guys Tom Cardos and Heroic Maps have hooked us up with every conceivable like stronghold map pack that they had available. So like we could do it a couple of ways. One, we could ask them to describe to us like what they're trying to build, and then we could build it for them, or we could provide them access to all that stuff and let them build it. I wish there was a good way to enable players to like drag out tiles and like build a map without giving them too much permissions in the world. That'd be kind of cool. I don't even think you could do that in Roll20 though. So it is what it is. Let's see. How best to proceed? All right. We're gonna make a new folder in scenes. We're gonna call it the natural ones. All right. And then we're going to take a color. We'll go with like a royal blue. That seems good. All right. And in here, we can do a couple of different things for them. One, we could put all of their airships in there, which I think would be kind of rad. So let's go and grab airship fly casual. And we'll move that down to the natural ones. Okay. We can also take the dashboards, I think, and move them down there too. That seems good. So we'll do the Beyblade Arena. The map of Cloud Seas, the map of the Emerald Storm, the map of the Sea of Stars. Okay. So let's see. What else could we do? If we wanted this to show up first on the list and still respect alphabetical order, I think our options are sort. Oh, we do have a sort manually. Okay, so we could just move that up to the top. We'll just do that. All right. So let's see. Airship Battle, Beyblade Arena. Okay, so in here, I hope this still works. Oh my god, it's a fucking mess. Let's see. What's wrong? Why the lights look like that? All right, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna turn the ambient lights back on. Oh, I know what's wrong. Fuck! All right, so the reason the airship's broken is we built it using Bailey parts, but the Bailey parts come from a mod that every other update just fucks up your storage on the forge. Okay. All right. It is important to me that we get this shit working. So, fuck. All right. Nah. We only got an hour. I really want to get this airship. Fuck. Okay. The problem is, this mod takes like 45 minutes to install. So, like, if I go to install this mod, we're cooked, basically. Like, there's no prepping today if we have to do that. We also need to write down where everything is mapped to, in case when it installs it doesn't map there. So let me see. Wow, that's so frustrating. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll put under prep. We'll do repairs. Oh, so frustrating. All right. Maybe it won't take 45 minutes. I don't know. So let's see. That is for that part of the ship. And then so what module is it? It is from Bailey Wiki's Maps Premium. All right. Okay. All right, that's fine. Let's go back to the forge. I got players logged in too that will want to be leveling up their characters. So I would have to shut down the server because everybody hit level 5 last week. I'd have to shut down the server to run updates, and they wouldn't be able to level up their characters. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna wait. Let's get back in. Because if it does take 45 minutes, then we don't really have anything to prep except like Homebrew Google Doc stuff, and I actually want to like work on the Foundry world. So we're just gonna say that the ship's broken, which is fine. And then in the future, to future-proof it, we will have to download those files locally and then re-upload them ourselves. So what we can do for that is we could do a local Foundry install of the mod, and then so that would be the easiest way to do that. All right. It's kind of a bummer still. All right. It is what it is. So let's see. We've got Sky's basic. What's going on here? Okay. We got airship fly casual, which is broken. All right, so we're going to config, and we're going to do airship :space Skyhaven. There we go. And then I guess we're gonna duplicate Sky's basic. We'll bring that up here. We'll rename it. Let's see. Configure airship Skybleeder. All right. Okay. Oh, you're not allowed to change the alphabetical order inside the folder. That's interesting. Okay. So there should have been another folder for player dashboard. There we go. All right. Cool. So where is that other ship stored? I think it's stored at the Abyssal Chasm, so we'll go there. These outdoor ruins. There we go. All right. So all we have for this airship is this guy right here. So we're going to pick this up and we're gonna plop it down here. All right. Now we have a couple of choices. We could try to make this a levels map. Where did it paste? Where did you paste my ship? Where the fuck is it at? Okay. Weird flex. Come to the top, my little ship. What? What? Why are you down below? That's up top. Let's see. Oh, it has a height. Okay. I guess we'll set the elevation to 0. I wonder how it ended up with a height of 10. Whatever. Alright, now are you okay? There you go. There you go. Alright. So, this guy haven't aimed that way. We'll aim this guy the same direction. Happy with the dimensions there. So, what we'll do is grab that. Dish, that, dish. Save as. Open it. While that's opening up, let's take a look in our gallery. Let's see. Yeah, there were like way cooler ships that this one could have used. I just kind of grabbed that one on a whim. So I should probably make it cooler. Let's see. We want one that has a fiery engine. We also want it to be small, though. So the battle drill's pretty sick. Caged carrier, that seems pretty good. Yeah. All right. So the caged carrier looks like that. All right. So grab this. Yep. Yep. All right. Bring it over here. And nice. I think it looks good just like that. Just put it right on top. Just right on top. If we wanted to keep that cool like eye situation, let's see. Okay. We could do this. There we go. It wouldn't have this like metal piece, but I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing. If you really wanted to get fancy, you could just remove like the brown part and keep like the metal going across. That might look pretty dope, actually. Let's see how this looks. It's not like the end of the world. Okay. Let's see. Quick selection tool. Nope, that is too much. Why is your tolerance so high? Why? All right. Selection brush. Oh. No, that's not good either. All right. Quick selection tool. Yeah, it's just grabbing everything. What a shame. All right. Let's see. Go like this. That's actually not looking too bad. Also, I don't know why I'm doing this, because this is not actually the ship that the party's gonna keep. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have it like sorted. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and ditch all that. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna make that modifier right there. So that'll be, let's see, your ship, sky, leader, main deck. All right. Cool. And then technically you'd want something like under there to show that it was going like down below deck or whatever. I don't think that's that important. Having a below deck would be pretty good though. I think this could serve as like a below deck pretty well. Let's see. All right. So take it over here and paste it down. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can get rid of these, and then we can get rid of these nets. Not that the nets are like a bad idea, because I mean the theme of this captain is, you know, capturing people or whatever. So the nets would actually be kind of cool, but it's okay. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll keep them. Okay, so then what we need here is to get rid of this wheel. All right, so I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to remove it. I'm curious if it'll stay in the clipboard after being removed. I'm sure. Whoa, no, that's terrible. Remove wheel. It doesn't look like a wheel, so it's probably not going to know what to do. We'll probably have to do it manually. Oh, okay. Nice. All right. So that's gone there. We would need stairs going up, probably. Again, if we really cared about making this look like, yeah, this is part of the other ship. So there is a wheel up top already. This one's like cooler though. Just a little bit cooler. There we go. All right, sweet. So it would be implied that there'd be stairs back there, and then you'd want to replace this with stairs. If we wanted to keep the art style, we'd have to have a bunch of Zepeku maps open, find one that has stairs, you know what I'm saying, and then use those, which is just like, it's just a lot at that point. Yeah. There is this nice, like, super blank one here that would work pretty good. I don't know if this series, if they ever made any below decks versions, because that would have been pretty sick if they did. But then trying to emulate that style, we could steal the beds from this medical ship, for example. Throw those down below. So like, you got options. You got options there. But overall, for a sloop that they're not actually, hopefully, going to use or fight on, shouldn't be really an issue. Just would have been a fun thing to fuck around with. All right, so we're gonna go ahead then and take this version, I think, for now. So we'll save it out and do it like that. Okay, and then go here and we'll upload. There we go. All right, so slight update to the look, which is fine. I don't think really anything else here matters too much if they are fighting there or whatever. I think I just wanted it to be like a physical representation, like on the field, sort of thing. There we go. Do that. Orange. All right. Turn the intensity down a little bit. Light animation. Flickering light. There we go. And attenuation down. Update. Probably gonna pull it back a little bit. There. Or even further. Okay. So that is what it is. Then over here, oops, we got these journal entries. So I'm gonna create a folder. We'll just do airships. Okay, and then Sky Bleeder go in here. All right, and then how much crew do they require on a sloop? That's a great question. Hold on. Smoke and sails is what we're looking for. Okay. Smoke and sails. All right. Ship combat, ship rolls, ships of the deep. Skills, new skills, celestial navigation, combat sailing, pirate maps. That's kind of cool. Expert sounder, additional lore skills. Gosh, pretty rad. Okay. Let's see. We'll just do these four because you don't really need to know the oceanography part. Let's see. Go here. Go down to Skyhaven. What? There we go. Builds. Throw that in there. All right. Ship movement. Ship damage. Crew splash damage. Capturing ships. Boarding ships. Boarding actions. Swing and boarding assault. So we should have boarding assault. Yeah. Do we have swing? We don't. Okay. So pirate archetype. Swing. Is that not here? All right, hold on. Let's see. Manage modules. Smoke and sails is installed. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Why? Eh. Alright. So swing is just a common action, I guess, introduced by this book. So fuck it, let's go. We'll go to here. Pirate archetype, we'll add a new thing. This is an ability. That's what I think it is. Swing. Create. Single Pac-Man. It is common. Oh, we don't get to put a rating on it. I don't get to put a trait on this. That's kind of weird. Or is it an action? Let's see. I can never remember which is which. Armor, consumable, ability. No, I think this is right. All right. Yeah, this is details. Oh, here we go. Maybe I have to do this part first. This is if your last action was to grab a rope. Okay, so I think it's an interact. There we go. But I don't think I can, well, whatever. What about acrobatics? Nope. All of these tags are not actual tags that are showing up here. Unless... No. Okay. Let's see. Let's just roll with it. So, swing, description, grab this. If your last action was to interact, grab a rope, you swing across the opposing ship with acrobatic check. So it's for sure a move action. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let me go there. Ugh, terrible PDF pasting format. That's cool. Alright. Do that. Alright. Like, I don't know how things get so janked coming out of PDFs, but it's crazy. Alright. Let's see. Critical success. Oop. I sort of feel this obligation. I mean, I'm going to be running this campaign for a while, but after building all this shit into the game, like, it would be a shame to not do another game that had ships after working so hard to get all this stuff in here. Alright, you swing across the opposing ship with an acrobatics check at the standard DC. Okay. Acrobatics. I thought it would give me, like, just roll it, but it do not. That's okay. Alright. So wait. I think this might be an ability, as in it's just for NPCs. Let me check. Alright. We'll grab gold leaf. And nah, we should be able to bring it over to the action section. Let's see. Swing. Alright, it worked. Cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. You swing across the opposing ship. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. How close do ships have to be to each other? You keep it kind of, well, undefined. Let's see. Running the game with a smaller crew. With a standard party of 4 PCs, each PC should be able to run their own character plus 1 NPC, filling all 8 officer positions. 8 officer positions. Jesus Christ. All right. Aquatic companion. Oh, that's pretty sick. Boatswain, captain. All right. Does the captain have call for surrender? He does. Man. Okay. So I'm very tempted to import smoke and sails, like just import all this shit. And then we just redefine it. You know what I mean? Like, I know we've been working hard on our own airship system, but it felt a little convoluted. I'm not 100%. Let's see. So aquatic companion would be aerial companion. And then they get here, I'll move it so we can all see. So, aquatic companion, the role can be taken by an animal companion, eidolon, or familiar, subject to GM approval with a swim or fly speed. Normal action economy applies for how AP are split between master and companion. Boatswain, the actions of a boatswain can take are here as follows. You yell for the anchor to be dropped immediately. This immediately reduces ship speed to 0 and overrides any action the helmsman is about to take that affects speed. Bosun trims. You get your hands dirty and do the job of a rigger. You adjust rigging and sails. +2 circumstance bonus to the ship's initiative on the next initiative rolled. You gain 1 circumstance bonus on the ship's initiative the next time the initiative is rolled. No failure. Or failure, no effect. Critical failure, you make things worse. Lower sails. Your sails are down. Your speed is reduced by 2 to 4 this turn. So this is all set up under the idea that you're going to use everything from this book, but like we avoided everything from this book because airships, right? So like tried to like make a new system that took the best of this system and the best of Starfinder ships and blah blah blah. And like I don't think that it's bad. I'm going to say that. I don't think that it's bad. But I also think that we could have just gone through here and just changed out every time the word water was there. We could have put the word air, and I think it would have been okay. Is my take. I think it would have been okay. So something to think about, because they got these cool actions for the Magister, and one of the complaints that the players have had, I think, in the airship stuff is there's just not a lot of options for them to do. So like bringing this shit in here might not be a bad idea. Master at Arms, Cat of Nine Tails. A crew member gets a success. You turn your skills of persuasion to the highest possible level and turn one crewman's success into a critical success. However, their next check has a -5 status penalty from the stress of your encouragement. Okay. So I'm extremely curious. What is Cat of Nine Tails looking like in the world? Does it have like an effect that it drops? It does. It's all built in. Oof, that's super sexy. Okay. So from a DM standpoint, what we need to do is we need to make sure that they don't get into any airship combat until we revise the airship rules to be more simplistic. Or not even that. They don't have to be more simplistic. They just have to be this book, but we just swap out all the times where it says fucking water to say air. And I think, really, I think that does it. Underwater hazards, we got it. Don't worry. They got a weather table already. No problem. Let's see. And I have given this a read through. Not on stream, but I have given this a read through. And it was my opinion that we could have done better, which is extremely prideful of me. And like knowing this shit's already built, oof. Yeah, kind of hurts. All right, let's see. Clipper. I think Clipper requires a crew of 20. What's the smallest ship? A Panache? A small 2, sometimes 3-masted ship. It gets smaller than that, though. Bark, frigate, galleon, merchantman, ship of the line. No, I guess the smallest one that they're bringing to the table is the Clipper. So the Clipper do require... where is it? Crew of 20? No, Panache is the smallest one. Crew of 12. Expected enemy crew will be level 8. All trained in their role. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Hold on. So, go back in here. They've got the ships right here. So let me go over to the actors and we got vehicles down here, but I don't have any of theirs. I just got the ones that I made. So I am very curious what theirs are gonna look like. So let's grab the Panache, which is the smallest fucking one. All right, and then let's take a look at it. All right, it's got stats, just like our system has stats. It also has all the weaponry already built and on it, which is fucking dope. So let's see. Do we have the Sky Bleeder? We don't. We just have a document that tells us about the Sky Bleeder. Okay. Oof. Oh, it's all one word. Alright. So, Sky Bleeder got all this shit. Floatstone engine, level 3, got all these tags and shit. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. So its AC is 20. You could create an item that would give it flat bonus to AC, to simulate the Stone Blood Iron Shielding, for example. So if we went over here, got rid of this. Did do a folder, we'll call it ship augments. Cool. And then in here we would make armor, sure, and punch this shit in. But the thing is like NPCs, I don't think NPCs change their AC based on their equipment. If I grab an NPC who has a lot of equipment, let's see. You know what? We'll grab Skelebrosif. Okay. So Skelebrosif's got an AC of 20. Skelebrosif ain't wearing any armor. So if we go and we give him leather armor, okay, and we equip that armor, it's worn as armor, you will notice that his armor class does not change at all. At all. So we would want a tag, probably called like airship armor. You'd want to make it have a suitable bulk for, you know, what the fuck it is. And then the Stone Blood Iron Shielding, go in here. Passive, gain +1 item to fortitude saves, gains 3 fire resistance, and it does all this other kind of shit, right? That's pretty cool. All that sounds great. But like, what do we do to affect the ship? Also, here it's got the speeds customized, right? So its speed is down to 5. That is likely Why is it speed only 5? Oh. Is this... Also, why would it be green on the speed? It's very strange. Crew required 12, cargo hold 5, artillery placements. So I like artillery placement quite a bit. Explains this. Yeah. So, I don't know. I was very excited about making our own airship rules. And obviously, because I did it twice. And I think I got a total of like 180 pages of fucking rules and ideas and shit like that. At the end of the day, we already had something built and ready to go. I feel like we don't have to give up on what we had, but we might want to adjust what we had around what's already built. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because like here you can see this, not a problem. But if we made ship equipment, we could teach it to do things. Here we've got the armor, all that jazz. The ship don't got stats, so it doesn't really care about any of that kind of stuff. If we go in here and we do flat modifier, new rule. Okay, so we'll do this is the label, and then it is going to be an item bonus. It is value is +4, and I'm trying to figure out where is it providing the bonus to. What was I looking at earlier? Oh yeah. Healers toolkit expanded. Alright, so selector is medicine. So here we would put armor class. There we go. And it provides a +4 bonus. And then predicate means it affects these like certain things, but I think this should work without a predicate. I hope. Alright, we'll add another flat modifier. This one says fortitude saves. So we just put fortitude +1 item, and then this last one would be fire resistance. I don't remember how you give fire resistance. Let's see. Resistance. There's an item that's called like Amulet of Resistance, a potion of fire resistance. That'll explain it. Alright. Rules. It applies the effect potion of fire resistance. Son of a bitch. Alright. The rules. Here we go. Resistance. Okay. So we do here, go to resistance, add it. And then we just do key resistance. Okay. We want it to always be on. Alright. So I don't know if we need it to be key resistance. Alright. So we'll put it in like this, but we don't need predicate. So I think we could just skip to that. And it's only 3. Alright. Okay. So with this armor that I don't think they can equip anyways. So all of this will probably have to just be a fucking effect or something. If we drag this onto here. Let's see. Okay, and warn. Yeah, it doesn't trigger anything. So because NPCs can't fucking wear equipment. All right. So then what we need is take this, and ship augments would have to be effects instead. There we go. Like that. All right, cool. So for this then, we would go to rules, and we would drag these guys over. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with this resistance one. Did we not fill it out correctly? Is that why it's not? I mean, it looks right. All right. So drag this, this, and this. Okay. Go to description and grab all this bullshit. There we go. So I could do the level there. Duration's unlimited. Paste this shit in. And save. Alright, let's see what happens if we drag this over. Okay. So it doesn't change their armor class. It didn't add to their resistance, which because it already had resistance. And it didn't improve its fortitude save either. So strange. Oh, it didn't keep any of our effects that we dragged over. That's weird. Okay, let's try again. We'll do this. Hey, are you not accepting this rule because? Okay. So let's see. Value plus 3 instead of value 3. Do flat modifier and Alright. Sustained, show token icon. I guess it doesn't have to do that. It still didn't change anything though. Okay. So I want to use the system, but I want to be able to modify the system, so we're going to have to dig into a little bit deeper. Okay, so we got a broken airship map. We got airship rules that we don't really want to do. Like, here's the truth. I don't want to do the grunt work of fucking setting all this stuff up. That's the main thing. I don't want to have to do that. Especially if we already have a paid module that has all the ships and all the other stuff already built in. So I definitely don't want to have to go back and like reinvent the fucking wheel. Yeah. That's kind of my stance on it. It's always fun to design, but with Foundry it's not as fun to implement, you know what I mean? If we were sitting around a table and we could just be like, yeah, pass that Google Doc around, and, you know, we're just writing everything down on paper, sure. But, like, taking it from notes to actual functional VTT, it definitely tempers, like, in my opinion, the creativity. Because, like, you don't want to do too much, because then you're stuck spending hundreds of hours setting stuff up. I can't even imagine how many hours Dom has spent working on his Pathfinder Monster Hunter stuff. It has to be hundreds of hours at this point of just building and tuning and changing stuff every year for Extra Life. We're grinding away in the Foundry VTT mines, trying to get the Gashapon items and buffs and stuff set up. So, like, again, having something already built, already set up, they got everything thought out in here. I'm just being a butt if I'm trying to do this. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Artillery potency runes, linked artillery potency runes. Yeah, all this seems pretty fucking legit. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we'll do everything we can to kind of rein our own shit back in so that it fits better with what they've already got cooking. These guys, Jam and Jax, they do such an incredible job with their stuff anyways, so, you know, it's quality. It's quality. Alright. So what we could do is a flag for the Sky Bleeder. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Go here. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. What would a cool flag be for Sky Bleeder? Okay, pirate flag. This was actually one of the fun things about Skull and Shackles was coming up with flags. Wait a minute, why am I doing this? I could just ask the players to do this. Oh shit. Yeah, that seems like a much better way to do it. All right, so then the next thing I want to do, since I'm just bouncing between all these different things that have to be covered, and not making any progress on any of them, I'm totally aware of that. Let's see. Stronghold rules. Here they are. All right. So if we do that there, and then we do this here. All right. Okay. So let's see. Stronghold rules. Alright, go up. Bam. Okay. When the PCs claim Alterian as their own, they can simply start living in the ruined castle, but blah blah blah. Okay. Got it. Oh. Is none of this text selectable? That's unfortunate. Let's see. Oh right, and if I make it selectable, it loses its shit. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Let's see. Converting it to editable text. Alright. I think last week it was the same thing. Like, anytime we wanted to interact with this document, it would kind of throw a little bit of a fit. A little bit of a fit. So, like, yeah, I think tonight is like, they're going to go take some downtime, work on their fortress. There should be a, let's see. What is it called? Bastions? Maps? Bastions. Okay. So we got Tom Carter's Bastions. We got Heroic Maps Bastions. Alright. So I'm going to share these with my players. Let's see. All right, pin that also. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna go here. Okay. I am gonna feed you the text from the Citadel. Fuck. Can't read the name of it anymore. Oh. Terrine? Okay. Homebrew we found. Can you reflavor it to be Sky Haven appropriate? Endless Sea instead of Valerian, comma, and Ruins of the Hydroforge instead of Citadel. I'll tear rain. Okay. First section. Yep. Open recent files. View all recent files. So we want to open this document. Oh, that's the document's all fucked up. All right. So this is the one we can already mess with. Okay, so we want to not fuck that one up. All right. Hopefully I didn't hit save, so it should be okay. Let's see. Menu, open recent. Hey, it's back to normal. Okay, it's beautiful now. All right, absolutely. Here's the. Okay. Wop. All right. All right. Let's see. Yikes. All right. Next section is poorly formatted table. The weird icons are action points. Clear, or I guess hollow icon is a free action. Go. All right. So let's see, administer, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I can reformat and flavor that shit. All right, good. I can do it. How many pages is this thing? 12? It's not too bad. All right. Okay, downtime of the Hydroforge. Excellent. All right, let's see. Next section. We'll go back over here. All right. Next section. Go. Oh, it's really cute that they put degrees of success on the next page. Let's see. Here. And it would be administer one action, concentrate, downtime, linguistics. All right. And then go here. This could take a hot minute, though. You do one page at a time, but the problem is, like, things bleed over onto other pages. All right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next section. Starts with higher help. All right. Go there. There. May have to go longer than I anticipated. That's okay, though. I'd really like to get this shit knocked out. Let's see. Alright. Higher help. Blah, blah, blah. Certain events. Blah, blah, blah. Good. Alright. Would you like to continue with the next section? Befriend a local? Yes. Next section. Please. One, two, three, four. Okay. Boy. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Please convert these for downtime activities. Next. Okay. Then we got basic repair activities. All right. Formatting. Do that. This. Okay. Downtime at the Hydra Forge. Go. Action Legend. Alright, sweet. Downtime table. Good. Table. Do table options. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Color. Table border. White. Cell background color. Alright, cool. Let's see. Okay, these guys are done. Train the crew. Good shit. Okay, so we go down. Yeah. Alright. Then we do, next up, basic repair activities. Alright. Let's start on basic repair activities. Intro and first 4 activities, please. So let's see. Administer the hydroforge. There. 1 Pac-Man, and then the things. Okay. Let's see. Result 3. Alright. Do like that. There we go. Alright, next up, hire help. Get 2. 3. There's another table. Table options. Order. Background. Alright. If Cloudhoof's crew or local allied faction resides at the Hydroforge, they can provide 1 group of untrained workers with each free. What? Why would they mention Cloudhoof for that? That's a little weird. We're gonna put if, yeah, just skip that shit. If a local allied faction resides at the Hydroforge. Okay. Okay, that seems pretty good. Alright, friend local. Same idea. Get those there. Alright. The GM may reveal new skill options as you learn more. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Results. And then same deal. Alright. Oh. This is ready. Basic repairs. Okay. Go down to here. Okay. Alright, but yes, please continue with the next page. I trust you to do all the sections in one go. Alright. Rebuild the levitation stair. Holy shit. Alright. Monumental spiral of dwarven construction that once connected the Hydroforge upper terraces with the lower forges. That sounds dope as fuck. Alright. Neat. So let me do that. Let's see. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Blockwork parts. Okay. Alright. Repair cracked fortifications, battlements. Uh-oh. Okay. Like repair task facilities require multiple weeks, cannot be built simultaneously by splitting labor. Each facility project must be completed. Summary of tone and use. Repair task. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright. Go here. Paste that shit in. Alright, next the page. Alright. This next page is extra hard mode. Period. 2 complex tables. And only a screenshot to work off of. Hmm. Okay, this. Alright. Build or upgrade facility. Should be a 2. Parallel construction rule would be a 3. 3. Results would be a 3. Nice. 2. Okay. Result for all repair checks. That's good to know. Alright, if project spans multiple weeks, blah blah blah. Okay. That's good. So I feel like they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, we need more money and more crew or workers, which is kind of exactly where you want them to be at for a system like this. So yeah. Alright. Grab this. That there. Yikes. That is a lot. Alrighty. And then how close are we? Oh my god, we have so much more to convert. Yikes. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Next section. Facilities. First page. Okay. And then notes on facilities. Nice. Very cool. Oh. It should definitely match up the tables that have already been made. It does not. Okay. So that's fine. Do this. We'll have to redo these tables then. This table at least. There we go. Okay. Let's see. More facilities. Alright. Captain's quarters, blah blah blah. Cult research lab. Sweet. Alright. Wow. Aviary stables. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Last round of facilities. Google Spreadsheet template. This is a template for Google Spreadsheet to keep track of downtime and unlocks. That's really cool. I gotta control click it, I think. Oh. Aw. Is it working here? Oof. Yeah, it's even worse. Let's see. Control K. Nope. Wild. Okay. Scroll back up. Final page. Okay. And then grab all of this. All right. Can you redo the facilities table from earlier using the facilities that you redesigned just now? I will paste them below and attach a screenshot of the original table. There we go. Someone smells really good from downstairs. I might be donezo. Maybe you just go 7 more minutes. That'll take us to 90 minutes of prep. That's not bad. Can we finish in that amount of time? Guess we're gonna find out. All right. Notes, bold entries, blah blah blah. Every rebuilt hall, homes of purpose, blah blah blah. All right, fantastic. All right, so yeah. All right. Okay. Facilities. All right, and then we go down. Yeah. Tinker's Bench. All right, stronghold levels and bonuses. Okay. Let's see. It's time for stronghold levels and bonuses. All right, and then let's see. Stringhold. That's where all the string is stored. Let's try and marry it to the leader. Thank you very much. Hey, what's up, Dom? I was just talking about you, wondering how many hours you spent making Foundry content for your Monster Hunter project. Because, like, I'm pretty sure I just don't got it in me, dude, to, like, take my airship rules, like, 150 pages of airship rules and then build them in Foundry. I just don't think I got it in me. So I think we're just going to switch to the smoke and sails that's already built. Yeah. I feel like I enjoyed creating them. Like I love being creative and coming up with stuff, but like I don't want to have to grind out like putting that all into Foundry. So yeah. Leadership rules. All right. Design notes for Skyhaven conversion. All right. Neat. All right. Workout chamber. Sounds dope. Okay. Hydroforge levels and bonuses. Gosh, a big table. Oh, it keeps going. Jesus Christ. Alright. Using stronghold level as leadership rank. Use Hydroforge level divided by 4 as your leadership rank. How high does leadership get? Like, what's the highest rank? Why would you divide it by 4? Like, could it just be your organization level? That's a weird flex. Okay. Let's see. Alright, leadership tier, tasks, blah blah blah, character bonuses, skill feat. Oh. That's pretty cool. Alright. Put that in there. Okay. Next page. After examining the keys, you have detected... Oh, this is big old spoilers. Big old spoilers. Wondrous consumables. Don't need to worry about that. And we're done. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Like, Jam and Jax, they did all this work to already. It would be disrespectful of me, Dom. It would be disrespectful for me to do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? That'd be crazy. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like tonight is going to be a whole lot of like bookkeeping and like planning and stuff like that. Though maybe not, because they still have to get to the Hydroforge. So there could be some antics, some tomfoolery. We'll see. Let's see. Character bonuses and stronghold effects. Skill training at first level. Skill feat. Special training mission. Stronghold bonuses. Downtime in the Hydroforge. Peruse the Hydroforge. Spend time exploring. Gain access to all character bonuses unlocked by the current Hydroforge level. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. So on that note, I think I've got enough. I think I've got enough here that we should be good to go. We've got, yeah, we're good. All right, I'm gonna go get some dinner. I'll be back soon. 40 minutes to run this game. Lexaeus22 is going to be streaming it. You guys are welcome to join us. Tomorrow night, me and Dom are going to be doing some prep for Extra Life. Not too much prep because it's Friday date night. But, you know, like a solid hour. We're going to review what is done so far, what needs to be done. It's going to have hella spoilers, so hopefully none of the players for the event are going to be watching. And then Monday, Stolen Fate. Tuesday, 7 Dooms for Sandpoint, and then Thursday we'll be back here. I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll see you next time.